In the far reaches of the Andromeda Galaxy, humanity's reputation as a formidable force was well established. The Terran Union, a coalition of human-inhabited planets, had made significant advancements in technology, exploration, and diplomacy. They were known for their resilience and ingenuity, often turning the tide in galactic conflicts. However, in a quiet corner of the galaxy, a small, unassuming species struggled to survive. The Klin, a timid and physically frail race, were considered the weakest species by many. Their home planet, Klinner, was a lush world rich in natural resources, but had been exploited by more powerful civilizations for centuries. The Klin were often subjected to slavery, their planet used as a resource depot by various alien empires. One fateful day, a Terran exploratory vessel, the Starfarer, stumbled upon Klinner during a routine survey mission. Captain Sarah Mitchell, a seasoned explorer, and her crew were immediately struck by the planet's beauty and the gentle nature of its inhabitants. "Captain, we've detected a significant population of sentient beings," reported Lieutenant Adams, the ship's xenobiologist, "but their living conditions are deplorable. They seem to be under the control of the Bakar Dominion." Captain Mitchell frowned. The Bakar Dominion was notorious for its ruthless exploitation of weaker species. "Prepare a landing party. We need to assess the situation firsthand." As the Starfarer descended to the surface, the crew was greeted by the sight of a beautiful yet devastated world. The Klin, with their delicate, almost ethereal appearance, watched curiously as the humans disembarked. Their large, expressive eyes were filled with a mixture of fear and hope. One of the Klin, a young female named Lyra, cautiously approached Captain Mitchell. "Who are you?" she asked in a soft, trembling voice. Captain Mitchell knelt down to meet her gaze. "We're humans from the Terran Union. We've come in peace and wish to help you." Lyra's eyes widened. "Help us, but no one ever helps the Klin. We are too weak." Mitchell placed a reassuring hand on Lyra's shoulder. "You're not weak, Lyra. You've just been mistreated. We're here to change that." The crew of the Starfarer quickly set to work, assessing the needs of the Klin and devising a plan to liberate them from the Bakar Dominion's oppressive rule. Captain Mitchell contacted the Terran Union High Command, who, after hearing about the Klin's plight, authorized a mission to assist them. Admiral Marcus Hayes, a respected leader in the Terran Union, was put in charge of the mission. "We can't allow the Bakar to continue their exploitation," he declared. "It's time to show them that the days of preying on the weak are over." The Terran Union deployed a fleet to Klinner equipped with advanced technology and medical supplies. Engineers worked alongside Klin volunteers to repair and upgrade their infrastructure. The Klin, though initially skeptical, began to trust their new allies as they saw the tangible improvements in their daily lives. One of the key areas of focus was enhancing the Klin's physical and mental capabilities. Human scientists and doctors collaborated with Klin healers, sharing knowledge and developing new techniques. Through a combination of genetic therapy, cybernetic enhancements, and rigorous training, the Klin started to undergo a remarkable transformation. Lyra, the young Klin who had first approached Captain Mitchell, volunteered for the program. "I want to be strong," she said determinedly. "I want to protect my people." Dr. Elena Ramirez, the head of the medical team, smiled encouragingly. "You have a brave heart, Lyra. With our help, you will become stronger than you ever imagined." The transformation was not easy. The Klin endured grueling training sessions and painful procedures, but their determination and resilience shone through. Slowly but surely, the once weak species began to exhibit extraordinary strength, agility, and intelligence. Captain Mitchell observed their progress with pride. "They're amazing," she remarked to Admiral Hayes. "They've come so far in such a short time." Hayes nodded. "Indeed, the Klin have shown us what true courage looks like. Now it's time to show the galaxy that they are not to be underestimated." The Bakar Dominion, unaware of the changes on Klinner, continued their exploitative activities. However, they soon received a rude awakening. As the Terran fleet patrolled the skies, the Klin, now transformed into formidable warriors, prepared for their first true test. Admiral Hayes devised a plan to strike a Bekar outpost that was heavily fortified and served as a key hub for their operations on Klinner. "We need to hit them hard and fast," he explained. "Show them that the Klin are no longer easy prey." The newly formed Klin Strike Force, led by Lyra and other enhanced Klin, infiltrated the outpost under the cover of darkness. Their agility and strength, combined with advanced human weaponry and tactics, allowed them to move silently and strike with precision. As the first wave of Klin warriors breached the outer defenses, the Bekar soldiers were taken by surprise. "What are these creatures?" one of them yelled in panic as Lyra's team incapacitated him with ease. Lyra, feeling the surge of newfound power, led her team deeper into the outpost. "We are the Klin," she declared, "and we are no longer weak." The battle was intense but swift. The Bekar, caught off guard and unprepared for the Klin's ferocity, were quickly overwhelmed. The Terran fleet provided air support, neutralizing any attempts by the Bekar to call for reinforcements. Within hours, the outpost was secured. The Klin, standing amidst the wreckage, felt a sense of triumph and liberation. It was the first victory of many to come. Admiral Hayes addressed the Klin Strike Force after the battle. "You have proven today that you are a force to be reckoned with. The galaxy will soon know that the Klin are no longer victims, but warriors." Captain Mitchell added, "This is just the beginning. We will continue to support you, and together, we will ensure that no one dares to exploit the Klin ever again." News of the Klin's transformation and their victory against the Bekar outpost spread like wildfire across the galaxy. The Bekar Dominion, once confident in their supremacy, now faced the reality of a rising force they had grossly underestimated. The Terran Union and the Klin formed a powerful alliance, with the Klin now actively participating in military operations. Their newfound abilities and unwavering spirit made them invaluable allies in the fight against oppression and tyranny. Back on Klinner, the society underwent a cultural renaissance. The once subjugated species embraced their new identity, blending their rich traditions with the advanced knowledge and technology shared by the humans. Art, music, and literature flourished as the Klin celebrated their heritage and newfound freedom. Lyra, now a respected leader among her people, often reflected on the journey they had undertaken. "We have come so far," she said during a gathering of Klin and human leaders. "From being seen as the weakest, we have shown that strength is not just physical. It comes from within, from our spirit and our unity." Captain Mitchell, who had formed a close bond with Lyra, nodded in agreement. "You have inspired not just your people, but us as well. The Klin have reminded us that true strength lies in resilience and the will to fight for what is right." As the alliance grew stronger, they began to liberate other oppressed planets, gaining support from various species across the galaxy. The Bekar Dominion, facing mounting resistance, struggled to maintain its grip on its territories. In one of the most significant battles, the combined forces of the Terran Union and the Klin launched a major offensive against the Bekar capital. The battle was fierce, with the Bekar deploying their most advanced weaponry and elite troops. However, the determination of the Klin, coupled with the strategic brilliance of the Terran commanders, proved unstoppable. Lyra and her strike force played a crucial role, infiltrating key facilities and crippling the Bekar's command structure. As the Bekar capital fell, the leaders of the Dominion were captured and brought to justice. The victory marked the beginning of a new era for the galaxy, one where cooperation and mutual respect took precedence over exploitation and tyranny. With the fall of the Bekar Dominion, the galaxy began to rebuild. The Terran Union and the Klin, now hailed as heroes, worked tirelessly to restore peace and prosperity to the war-torn regions. The newly formed Galactic Council, comprising representatives from various liberated planets, was established to ensure that no species would suffer the fate of the Klin again. The Council's mission was to promote cooperation, protect the rights of all sentient beings, and prevent any form of exploitation or oppression. Lyra was appointed as the Klin representative on the council. Her journey from a timid, oppressed individual to a fierce leader and warrior was an inspiration to all. "We must remember our past," she said in her inaugural speech. "But we must also look to the future with hope and determination. Together, we can build a galaxy where every species can thrive in peace and harmony." Captain Mitchell, now an honorary member of the Klin, continued to work closely with them. "Our alliance has shown that unity is our greatest strength. By supporting each other, we have achieved what many thought impossible." The Klin, once considered the weakest species in the galaxy, had undergone a remarkable transformation. Through their alliance with the humans, they had not only gained strength and independence, but had also become a symbol of hope and resilience. As the galaxy entered a new era, the legacy of the Klin and their human allies served as a reminder that even the weakest can rise to greatness when given the chance and support. The story of their transformation and triumph became a legend, inspiring future generations to stand against injustice and to believe in the power of unity and courage.